Well, today is a very fun day so far. The reason why is one, ADA is actually kind of moving opposite the market right now. It's seeing a lot of green. It's about 2% at the time of filming this video. Hopefully, this continues as the day progresses. And the reason that we're getting some of this green is likely because midnight is in fact live. And I want to talk about that with you guys, as well as a bunch of other things going on in the crypto market. So if you are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So right now, ADA is actually above 44 cents, set a slightly higher high here. This is exactly what we want to see. And, this could in fact be the point where ADA is on its way towards that neckline in our big inverse head and shoulders like we were talking about here. Now, I will say we're sitting right on top of, again, pretty significant resistance with that 20-day moving average. But we are showing some signs, again, of ADA moving outside of basically the rest of crypto. Now, there's a few other assets that are green, but most are, in fact, red and seeing not such fun days. Now, the big reason why this could be taking place is midnight is, in fact, live on several exchanges. I've seen it on Kraken, I've seen it on XT, and there are several others. And I will say that there is huge volatility. There's huge arbitrage right now. Prices do not match from exchange to exchange. So if you are looking at doing some accumulating right now, definitely make sure you take your time. Okay. Tread lightly, look around. And sometimes the best thing to do is just wait, because again, there's a lot of supply that has not been claimed yet, because claims actually go live tomorrow. So yeah, that's the big thing I will say, is definitely tread lightly there. But this has obviously gotten the community jazzed up and excited, and people are buying some ADA, and you love to see it. And maybe this is something that gets erased as the day progresses, but definitely worth paying attention to. Now, that being said, we are going to get something this morning that should cause some volatility in the markets, and this is actually the job openings and labor turnover survey. Now, this is, again, some macro data that we don't talk about that much, but it's very important heading into tomorrow's FOMC meeting. Well, I guess it starts today and it ends tomorrow. But this is something that may weigh in on the decision for an interest rate decrease tomorrow. Right now, the betting odds are very high that we're going to get an interest rate decrease. So that's definitely something to be aware of and pay attention to. I'm kind of losing my train of thought. There's a lot of things I wanted to discuss here. Now, a couple big confirmations that we got. Strategy CEO Fong Li said the company will hold its Bitcoin until at least 2065, maintaining a long-term accumulation strategy as MSTR shares continue to serve as a key proxy for BTC despite the rise of ETFs. So they're going to be accelerating into this. And I don't know if anybody noticed, but yesterday they accumulated a lot of BTC. Actually, it was one of the largest buys we, I believe, have seen here in 2025. So it's a very distinct shift from the small little baby buys they've been doing. They've been definitely taking advantage of the dip that has been before us. Berenstein analysts say that Bitcoin has broken the 4-year cycle pattern, and it's now in an elongated bull cycle, raising price targets to 150K in 2026 and 200K peak in 2027. Obviously, that would be something that would benefit ADA, would benefit other altcoins in the market. If BTC is showing a lot of strength, people tend to be more excited. People tend to kick this idea again of a bear market, and a lot of that capital on the sideline starts to move back into the space. Something else worth noting here: long-term Bitcoin holders are cooling down with the selling. This could bring some relief for Bitcoin. So here, if you take a look, you guys can see this total supply held by long-term holders in terms of BTC. It's been pretty flat since basically back here in, we'll call it mid to late November. So yeah, we are seeing this trending sideways now, which is showing more stability for the markets. Something else for ADA: Reserve One has officially named Cardano ADA as one of its 5 core digital assets for its upcoming treasury model, joining Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP. So again, we keep seeing these spot ETF listings. We are starting to see treasury companies interested in ADA. We have midnight going live. There's a lot of things right now that you can frankly get excited about. Now, I'm not saying get euphoric. I'm not saying, this is our moon moment or anything like that. But it is exciting to see nonetheless, because again, the big thing is progress. You don't want to see stagnancy when the market is, in fact, we'll call it stagnant. So we'll see where the day takes us, but I wanted to share that information with you guys. Hopefully this can lead to a nice little push in terms of ADA price. Hopefully midnight takes off and starts doing well. Right now, it currently equates to about a $500 million market cap, $600 million market cap. So obviously there's some room for growth there as well. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. I think we're still very much dependent on tomorrow's FOMC meeting conclusion and the decision taking place there. That's definitely going to be a volatile moment for the market. So have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.